Now, one of our newest additions to our innovation story and a critical part of the new Zensar is ZenLabs. To give you more insight into this exciting innovation, I now invite Ullas Nambiar, Vice President and Head, ZenLabs, to address our audience.
Hello. Good morning, everyone. Boy, is it a tough act to follow. I woke up this morning thinking it's going to be one of the toughest days of my life, coming behind the CEO of Zensar, who is an eloquent speaker. And he made it tougher by bringing Samantha into the room. It's even more harder now, right? Well, these are magical times. You don't believe me? Let's go back in time to November 8, 2016. Magic happens, right? Those from US got it. Anyway, these are magical times or disruptive times because you have the largest taxi service provider in the world not owning any taxi cabs. The largest hospital or hotel chain provider not owning any rooms. The largest retailer in the world does not own any stocks. And more so, the largest media house does not create content. These names that I took, if you did not relate to them, these are Facebook, Uber, Airbnb, and Alibaba. They have fundamentally changed the way business is happening today, right? So, as somebody who has been asked to look at where Zensar would be, where our partners are going to be in 5 years from now, 10 years from now, I look at this transformation that is happening and I'm confused. I'm bewildered. This is my job to say, this is what's coming. My job is to forecast. I have now a new name. I am a futurist. But it's a challenge, I can tell you. So what do? I decided to consult one of the topmost thinkers of our time, Homer Simpson. Profound thinker. I told him, oh, learned one, enlighten me. And he told me, if he is so smart, how come he is dead? The mere mortal that I am, I said, please give me a sign, show me a sign. And he said, Kodak. Then it struck me, wow, he's saying, disrupt or be disrupted. Profound statement, right? Then it struck me together. What Sandeep is trying to do, what we are trying to do at ZenLabs, is to become your partner, your advisor in the journey to become the disruptor. That's what we are here for. We want to help you become the disruptor and not the disrupted. And in doing so, no surprises there. We are going to take the path of AI. We'll use AI and all the ancillary technologies that come through to help you go there. If you're not in this path, you are going to get disrupted. So let me take you quickly through what we have to offer.
In today's world, technological innovations are disrupting the industrial, business, and governance landscapes at a phenomenal rate. At Zensar Technologies, we have continuously innovated our offerings for the benefit of our customers. ZenLabs is our new initiative focused at helping customers overcome disruptions that arise in their industry. Located in a dynamic environment of the Information Technology Hub, Pune in India, our global headquarters are also home to ZenLabs, where with state-of-the-art facilities, a team of dedicated technology visionaries work towards addressing your evolving technological needs to ensure you're always ahead of the market. Our innovators are constantly engaged in creating breakthrough solutions powered by technology paradigms, artificial intelligence, intelligent apps, blockchain, intelligent things, and serverless computing. At ZenLabs, our motto is to engage in meaningful endeavors that are good for our customers and the society at large. We are committed to building solutions that are complete, intelligent, empowering, and elegant. Come, let's embrace the future together. ZenLabs.
Thank you. It's an understatement to say that I'm excited. It is not every day you become the founding head of a new R&D center. So one of the tasks here today is to tell you how we are going to go about doing this innovation. We have a two-pronged attack here. One, how we are going to engage with our customers and partners, and how we are going to focus on building solutions. So I'll start by saying that we are going to be open innovation oriented. We want to bring all of you in this room and anybody in the future to come and work with us. We are here to partner and do things together. So one of our offerings is going to be the Technology Transformation Board, where we'll sit along with you, try to understand your journey for the next 5 years, next 10 years, and how we can help you in that journey. We will become your technology partner. We'll say, these are the disruptions which are going to come, this is what we foresee, and how can we align that to your business, to your vertical, to your ecosystem. We also want to do this with the notion of collaborating with the best of the minds, for which we will engage with the top universities and academic partners in the world. We'll also work with the top startups in the area. We'll try to get the best of the minds because we cannot do this alone. And our focus is to do this in a continuous manner. We want to do this not at one shot. The changes are going to be continuous. If we stand here today and look at 5 years, the change that we see in 5 years won't be the change we foresee today. So we have to be continuously at this, relentlessly working towards making sure we are the disruptor when the disruption happens. And in doing so, our mission or our passion is going to be that we always look at offerings which are going to be disruptive. So the innovations we are going to go after are going to be disruptive in nature. There are going to be some innovations which are incremental, which will be somewhat complementary to what we are doing today. Those have to be done to be at the top of your game. But we are talking about the disruptive ones, which will come 5 years, 7 years down the line, which is where we will help you create new businesses. The disruptions are going to bring new businesses. This underlying notion that we have of doing good, and we are not trying to copy Google because they have moved away from doing good. So we want the new do-gooders, right? We want to do it with the notion of empowering each and every individual, each and every living entity on the planet. So that's going to be our motto, our mission, whenever we go after this. And it could be your employee, it could be your customer, it could be your partner. So we want to build solutions that are empowering, that will sort of take you to the next level, as a company, as an individual, as a group. And this would be inclusive. We are not going to say this is only for a certain set of individuals, a certain region, or a certain domain. Our solutions are going to be for all. So let me just try to now take you through what we want to do. We want to be empowering, we want to be inclusive. So this is what Maslow defined as the hierarchy of human needs. And if we want to empower people, we need to understand what motivates people. So the bottom 4 are essentially the basic needs. This is what people want to have at all points of time. And when you give them all 4 of those needs, essentially physiological needs, safety, social needs, the ability to connect, and bring in self-esteem, post that, somebody wants, as a human being, you're now looking for super motivation. You want to become a super individual, right? So how do we do that? We are looking at starting from the bottom 4, solutions to enable people to achieve those, right? And in doing so, we have redefined AI to talk about ambient intelligence. This is a computing paradigm that senses your needs and is sensitive to your context and tries to help you in the context. We call it Hive. The technologies underlying will be AI, of course, IoT, human-computer interaction. Essentially, the idea is, if you're in an office, if you're in this space, you don't have to think, whom should I meet next? You think, I want to meet the CEO of Zensar, and you don't know where he is sitting. This environment will tell you he's sitting on this table on the right. Maybe he got up and went and met somebody. You need to know where he is. At what point of time he is involved in a meeting, you don't want to go call him. It could be for your store, when a customer comes in, does not know where the product is, where the new offerings are, or where is the pairing that he or she can take from. So the environment will sort of continuously monitor your interactions, other intelligent agents which are in the room, and collaboratively try to help you. So this will allow us to solve the first 4 needs of a human being. But then we started by talking about Samantha. That is where everybody is excited about. We want to have the Samantha, or for Pramila, it is Adam. She is excited about, right? So then we decided that, okay, we need to have Samantha. That's what people are looking for, right? So this is Zeva that we are going to build. I won't go into details. You already saw Samantha, so Zeva is going to be exactly like Samantha. So this is an interaction I'm going to have soon in the future with her. I'll say, I have a meeting with Ajay, and typically Ajay is a tough taskmaster, so I need to know upfront what I'm going to talk to him about. And so I asked, is there an agenda for this meeting? I sort of forgot what the agenda is, and she says, no, you didn't set an agenda. But let me tell you, you have been asking for more headcount and more infra, as always. So why don't you just go and have that discussion? Maybe just get a conclusion on that, right? Maybe it's also you had made the note that you want more infra. Just check for that funding. Fantastic. And I say, anything else? And she says, yeah. A couple of your team members asked to travel to Hawaii. I just approved it, because you seem to be approving those often and don't care about that. Great. This is what we want. And is Zeva something that I am going to use? No. Zeva has a use in every industry that we are going to look for. So in retail, there is a use case to help your customer who is coming in, or your employee know whether this product, what is the qualities of the product. So you can have an employee who just moves from one store to another store, does not really understand the products on the floor, but still can be as super empowered to help any individual who is walking in through those doors. You could actually replace your teller in the back and have a smart teller. Remember, we are talking about a hologram. So this is an individual who will look like an individual to you. We can customize it based on who is walking in the door. If it's a child who is coming in, we could have Donald Duck talk to the child. That is the power of Zeva. It could be any avatar. And there are other use cases. You could have somebody who doesn't know how to drive a car, assuming that we're still going to use a car that is to be driven, have his or her own tutor helping how to drive the car. Or each individual child could have a tutor who tells him or her how is the best way to learn a particular subject. It could be personalized to that level. So my request today is take the time. I am here. Come talk to me. Tell me, how can I help you? How can I help you be the disruptor 3 years, 5 years, 10 years from now? That's all from me. Thank you. I have 3 minutes. I can take some queries. Thank you.